Ever fantasized about starting your own small vegetable farm? Imagine the joy of nurturing seeds into full-grown plants, the satisfaction of harvesting your own produce, and the pride of contributing to sustainable living. Farming isn't just about getting your hands dirty, it's about cultivating passion, patience, and resilience. Whether it's a backyard garden or a sprawling field, every small vegetable farm holds the potential to be a flourishing haven. If you have the desire, you can definitely turn your small vegetable farming dream into a reality. So where do you begin with starting your own small vegetable farm? Well, the first step is choosing the right land. This is crucial as the quality of your land can make or break your venture. Consider factors such as the accessibility of the plot, its exposure to sunlight, and the quality of the soil. A soil test is a good idea to determine its nutrient content and pH level. This information is vital as it gives you a clear understanding of what kind of amendments your soil may need. Next, you'll need to decide what vegetables to grow. This decision should be based on two main factors: the compatibility of the vegetables with your soil and climate, and market demand. Research what vegetables thrive in your local conditions. Then, consider what's popular in your local market or what's lacking. Striking a balance between these two factors can lead to a successful harvest. Once you've decided on the land and the vegetables, it's time to create a farming plan. This includes laying out where each vegetable will be planted, scheduling planting and harvesting dates, and setting up a routine for watering and weeding. A well-crafted plan can prevent future headaches and ensure a smooth operation. And there you have it. Choosing the right land, deciding on the vegetables to grow based on the soil and climate, and creating a farming plan are your first steps. With these initial steps, you're on your way to setting up your own small vegetable farm. Now that you have your land and your plan, what's next? Well, it's time to roll up your sleeves and get your hands dirty, as we dive into the heart of the matter, the planting process. The first step is to prepare your soil. This is a critical step that can greatly influence your crop's health and yield. Start by turning the soil over, breaking up any hard clumps to allow roots to penetrate easily. You might want to add compost or organic matter to enrich the soil and provide necessary nutrients for your plants. Once your soil is ready, it's time to sow your seeds or plant your seedlings. The planting technique and depth will depend on the type of vegetable you're growing. Some plants like lettuce or spinach are just scattered on top of the soil, while others like tomatoes or peppers need to be planted deep. After planting, the real work begins. You need to consistently water your plants, but not too much. Overwatering can lead to root rot, while underwatering can lead to wilting and poor growth. It's a delicate balance that you'll need to maintain. Pest control is also an essential part of the planting process. Pests can wreak havoc on your crops if not managed properly. You may choose to use organic or chemical pesticides or opt for natural pest control methods like introducing beneficial insects to your garden. Remember, a successful harvest begins with a well-executed planting process. You've planted your crops, what comes next? Well, let's dive straight into the harvesting process. Harvesting is a crucial step in the farming cycle. It's the moment when all your hard work pays off. The timing of when to harvest varies from vegetable to vegetable. Tomatoes, for instance, are best when they're ripe and full of color. On the other hand, the best time to harvest leafy greens like spinach and lettuce is when their leaves are young and tender. Now, how about after you've harvested? Proper storage and preservation of your vegetables are just as important as growing them. Vegetables like potatoes and onions can be stored in a cool, dark place for several months. Leafy greens, on the other hand, need to be refrigerated and consumed within a week. And if you have more produce than you can handle, consider canning, freezing, or dehydrating for longer-term storage. But remember, the cycle doesn't stop at harvesting. It's time to prepare for the next planting season. Clear your garden beds, add compost to replenish the soil, and plan your crop rotation to prevent diseases and pests. The journey of small-scale farming is a continuous cycle of planting, nurturing, harvesting, and starting again. Each step is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. With careful attention to each step, you can reap a bountiful harvest from your small vegetable farm. Starting a small vegetable farm might seem daunting, but remember, every successful farmer started somewhere. We've walked through the farming dream, the initial steps, the planting process, and what lies beyond the harvest. The journey to farming success is paved with passion, careful planning, and unwavering dedication. It's within your grasp to cultivate a thriving vegetable farm, no matter how small. So ask yourself and answer with conviction. So are you ready to turn your farming dream into a reality?